Hello Taurus, and thanks for joining me for the January of 2021 Tarot with Animal Totem. I'm Vickieverlie, the Rock and Roll Prophetess, and today this reading is going to be for Tarot. I said this before and I had to stop the tape. I keep calling you Tarot, but it's Taurus, Sun, Taurus, Rising, Taurus, Moon. We're going to use the Rock and Roll Tarot deck as always. Then pull a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. If you're a level 2 Patreon supporter, there's going to be some additional cards pulled for the bonus cards this month will be from the Story Cards by Kathy Nichols. Okay, so let's get right into it. I hope y'all have a good holiday season and a happy new year. This is the reading for Taurus. These cards have been thoroughly shuffled in between, and then I just put them in here so I can do like a real loose grab and just kind of let Spirit pull out the cards that are meant for you. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to turn off this light because I think we're getting a little bit of glare. Make it a little clearer for you. Okay, you have the Chariot as the first card out, and the Chariot really is one of the best cards in the entire deck. The Chariot is taking things to the next level, rising to higher, to the next level. It's the highest success and achievement card in the entire deck. So it's some kind of a major success, and with it, a load seems to be lifted off your back. Somebody else had this card and this card both. But this is like a burden that you've been carrying around, and it could be lifted off of your back. I feel like for some of you, somebody out there, there's something about traveling. Like maybe you haven't been able to travel because of the lockdowns and everything. And I think you're finally going to get to do this travel or this trip or this journey that you've been wanting to do. Like this feels like restrictions. Restrictions are being lifted. It can also be if you just want to move. Sometimes a Chariot it's not just travel, it can be moving. Maybe there has been a lot of obstacles. Whatever there's been obstacles in your way about moving forward, as depicted in the Chariot, they're going to be lifted and released from you. The Knight of Swords is here, so that could be an actual person. No gender in these readings because it's it's a general reading for so many people. But this could be a person, if it is a person, it may be an air sign person, which would be an Aquarius, a Gemini, or Libra. It can also be talking about the time of air, and we are going to be in the time of air, which is Aquarius, for almost the entire month, for the first few weeks. So it looks like it's the first few cards out, so right off the bat here. Now you do have the Death card in the middle, but that's not a bad thing. Death is transformation, and when I look at the Death card, I see release. And that's the thing that I see really big, release. So, release is putting something behind you, and that's what it's releasing, it looks like, is whatever this burden was, because it's in line with that also. But by doing this release, everything that surrounds it is beautiful. So we've got over here the Fool card, which is also not foolish. The Fool is of light heart, and he's... he doesn't have any big burdens. He's carrying that little sack, and he just carries that little sack with him. And he's light on his feet, and he's open for anything. He's like, oh, I feel... it's interesting that this card is here, that you're releasing these heavy burdens, and then you have the Fool, because the Fool is just that. You feel so light. You feel so light. Light as a feather. Or what am I hearing? I'm going to write light as a feather, but I want to, before I forget it, but I'm hearing that old thing. Float like a feather, sting like a bee. It's that old Muhammad Ali thing. I think there was more to the poem. If anybody knows, leave it in the comments. But that's what I'm getting. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. That's what it is. I'm not. Where am I getting this light as a feather? Anyways, this card also is a similar thing. Something's coming back to you that's taken away, that's been missing. And usually this is like something like, you've been feeling stressed and now you feel better. This is a card of feeling better more than anything. You just feel better. And it's a card, sometimes it's self-esteem, self-worth, respect is coming back to you. But it's also just well-being. Well-being is returned. I might put that too. Well-being. Okay. Now we get down to this bottom thing. And the Death card here is reminding you that it's time, you need to keep moving forward. Because you could get, everybody slips. We all make progress and then we slip. And this is saying, don't look at the spilled cups. Don't. Because when you look at the spilled cups, you get into this you get into this mode of you're spiraling down that road. You know, you don't want to do that. And for some of you, this might be stress over some money stuff too. Anything related to money, you either don't want to go start thinking about that, or allow worry back in about past circumstances and things like that, or you want there may be an opportunity like to go back to some old work. And I mean, if you need the money, by all means, of course, do it. But I think you're meant to make a big change and not go backward, if at all possible. It's going to be different for everybody. Because then the devil shows up here. Devil's not anything really bad either, but it's about being in false bondage. Thinking that you can't move forward. Feeling like these heavy weights on them. Because look at, that's what's really going on here. It's not so, they have these weighted chains on them. But in many decks you can see that they're loose. They're enshackled, that's what it is, you know. But the shackles are loose, and they could drop them at any time and be loose with it. Be free of it. Be free of it. Okay, let me start shuffling up. I'm going to do your animal totem. I just want to make a quick announcement about the year ahead readings. Due to popular demand, people are still saying you're still going to have them in January. So I'm going to do it at least the first week into January. They'll still be available, possibly the second, but definitely no later than that. So if you are still wanting to get that reading, you know, you got it another week or so. I mean, I would try to get it in the first week of January. Try to order it, because, you know, it takes me up to a week to get them out to you. But just letting you know that. So don't email me. Just, you know, if it's still on my website, you can still order it. Let's put it that way, okay? All right, what is the animal totem card for our Taurus friends for the month of January, the month of January, yeah. January. Taurus. You've got the dog. The dog is all about they're a pack animal, they're loyal, they're friendly. But you know what? When I saw this, what immediately got me was the Frisbee over here. So it's like having some fun, because it looks like this is a lot of work for you this month. You're really focused on working, or you're making big changes. You know, people make these New Year's resolutions and stuff, so it could be, you know, about that. But let me first of all, read what I said here. Loyal companion, protector, ally. Immense capacity for unconditional love. Service to the pack. Group incarnation. To have friends, you must be a friend. Okay. Yeah, but the pack thing, but really the thing that's getting me is fun. You know, Taurus, when you guys set your mind to something, you are the most determined of the entire zodiac, I would say. You are the most determined, you know. You set your mind on it and you don't waver. You know, you set a goal and you look at it and you go after it. And that's well and fine, and that's admirable. You know, that's cool, Taurus. But also you want to let some fun in. And speaking of that, if you want to let some fun in, I'm gonna be posting it after. This is a free video of some stuff that I'm doing. I'm turning everybody on to it because I'm getting so much out of it. I've been doing these this art for spiritual growth stuff, and what we're getting, like I did a solar return one, and I got so much out of it. And it's a process. It's not about doing perfect art or anything, although I know many of my viewers are creative, especially you Tauruses. I know many of you are. But you don't need to be an artist or have art experience to benefit from this. It's like this one particular, I'm doing painting too, but this one is doodling. It's just doodling, and it's setting your intention for the next year. And so what I did then, I made a video for the year of 2021, and I walk you through how to do one for yourself, and all the positive things that you want to manifest. And it is fun, and it is lighthearted. And by doing the exercise, it really gets your mind out of the way and allows for a lot of flow to come through. So it's a very powerful tool for spiritual growth and for manifestation and law of attraction stuff. So it's a free video. It's no charge. So, but if you think that might be something that you'd like to do, and that it is fun to do, and it's very relaxing, and it definitely takes your mind off troubles and stuff like that. So I'm posting these. I completed that. I'm doing these readings, and then it'll be posted, you know, right behind it. So check it out if you're interested, and check out all the rest of my stuff. I appreciate everybody's support so much. If you like my content, please do hit that subscribe button. Check out my website for all the news on, you know, the different things that I offer, the decks and books and whatever, how to get the readings. I appreciate you oh so much, Taurus. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great month of January and a great new year. Till next time.